Our other big story today, crews are looking into what sparked a massive fire at the old State Hospital complex in Harrisburg. It burned for hours. Mallory Metzner live on the scene as crews work to demolish the building today. Good afternoon, Mallory.
Good afternoon, James. Fire Chief Brian Interline says a demolition contractor was hired to come in and help tear the rest of the building down. He says that City Public Works has been helping too, and they still got hours of work ahead of them to get the entire building on the ground by the end of today. Now, it's important to note that this building was vacant. The fire started around 10:30 last night. Fire crews were alerted by someone who was driving through the area and initially reported a brush fire. Chief Interline says the water supply was shut down. Firefighters couldn't access hydrants right away, so they had to bring in several tankers to supply the water to fight this fire. Crews were able to stop the flames from spreading to other buildings. There were plans to renovate this building and use it as a state laboratory. The historic Harrisburg Association had the very last tour for the old State Hospital scheduled for this Saturday. They say this particular building wasn't part of it, so as of now, the tour is still on as planned.
So we had to bring in tankers from many surrounding municipalities to assist in shuttling water from Cameron Street up here so we could at least get some water on the fire and stop it from spreading down this kind of breezeway you see behind me.
It was one of the newer buildings. I think it was probably built in the middle of the 20th century, so it's not a historic building. The historic buildings that are being preserved by the state were not at all affected.
No injuries have been reported. Investigators are still working to determine what caused the fire. It's also not clear yet where it started. You can see the demolition continuing here behind me. We're going to stay on this story, and James, foul play is not being ruled out at this time.
And as you said there, along with that, trying to figure out what caused this fire, that building has been vacant for a long time, right?
Right, correct. This building was vacant and no injuries were reported. It was just one of many buildings here at the old State Hospital that caught fire.
Very good. All right, Mallory Metzner live for us there in Harrisburg. Thank you so much for that live update.